Hi everyone, my name's Cheryl Hurst. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Sydney, Australia. How are you? This is part take 2 because I lost the other one. I had a little glitch, so I just wanted to come back on after it's been a while. But I just wanted to show you the celebration joining options. Excuse me. I always cough. I don't know why. Okay, so your out-of-pocket expense here in Australia is $169, and you'll get $235 worth of product. Okay, that's for either options. That's what you'll get. With option 1, you'll get an additional what is valued at $162. So that is a great bargain. Or option 2 is an additional $51 that you can add on to product if you don't want the option 1. So let's go and have a look at the options you've got. So as I said, you'll only be $169 out of pocket. This is from the 7th of January to the 28th of February exclusive. So that is it. This is the best deal you're going to get all year. So I've only had about 3 hours sleep, so I'm just running at the moment. Okay, this is the stamp set, and they've picked this one to be perfect with the Stampin' Right markers. So I've got a couple that I've done because this was on the other video, but I'll show it again. So this is an option that you can do, and here as well. Okay, so they're quite good. It's like having extra ink pads in your arsenal, or your collection, I should say. Anyway, so, and it's got 2 lovely sentiments, and then you've got this lovely one where you've got handmade by, and you just write your name in there. So that's cute. I think that's cute. Okay, so let's have a look at, that's the stamp set you'll get, and you get a choice of not 1 but 2 of the packets of the Stampin' Right markers, and there's 10 in a pack, so that's like 20 ink pads virtually that you're getting, and that's a really good deal because that's what they are. They're the same ink as in the ink pads. So you can get the Brights collection. It's up to you. You can pick 2. Brights collection. You got the Regals. You got the Subtles. And then you got the Neutrals. Okay, so it's up to you which one you would like in that pack. So you get, okay, you pick those 2. Okay, so that's good. So I've got dies hanging on the stand there because I haven't gone away. And so that's your choice, whichever one you want, or otherwise that's option 1. And option 2 is the $51 extra. So it's a little bit less in monetary value, but you might have all these already and it suits you better. It's up to you. I'm not saying which one is better. I'm just showing you the options. If you join my team, I have a small team, but that is good in a way that you have a more intimate and one-on-one sort of thing with me, but also with that you also have access to a large team, so you get the best of both worlds when you join my team. Now, there's been a little bit of a hiccup, and this is where I had to delete my video before because it kept showing US stuff, but I've done a workaround. I've deleted my stuff off my blog, so you won't be able to get it on the blog. But if you go to Stampin' Up and go to join, just make sure that you see this picture of me. It says Cheryl Hurst Panania, okay, and that's the picture, and that's who I am, okay. And then you've got what's next, starter kit, selection, select product, and enroll. So all you have to do is go continue once you see my picture, or when you start, you might say find a demonstrator, and you'll just put in Cheryl Hurst, and it will pop up with that picture so you can see who it is, and then you just click on it, you can start, and then you'll come to the next page, and that's where you'll see this. The next page will be pick your view, which option you want, okay, and then if you want this option, it will go like a red mark around it, and then also then it will pop up here in the red pinky color. It will select products. So make sure before you go to it that you get close to the $235 as you can. Okay, you can't go over, but you can go under, but don't go under more than $5. Oh, so it won't be happy with you. So you have to get as close as you can, and you want to get as much as you can for it. Okay, so that's how you join my team. Okay, but I want to show you how to use the Stampin' Right markers. Just there's many uses, and this is just one way of doing it. Okay, so we've got our stamp. That's going to fit. Got our stamp, and we've got our, going to use the old olive, and I'm going to use pecan pie. So I'm going to get the pecan pie, and I'm going to use the brush tip here. I'm going to pull that out, and I'm going to use it on the side, you can see, and I'm just going to do that. Okay, and just make sure you cover all the stamp. Okay, now that's done. Put the lid back on because it will dry out. Next, excuse me, is I'm going to do the leaves. So I'm just going to do the same thing on the side, and I'm just going to brush all that on there, get the stem. When you're doing that on larger stamps and things like that, it could dry out quick, but I'll show you what to do. Okay, so that looks nice and covered. I'm quite happy with that. Put the lid back on. Now we're going to do what we call the Darth Vader. Okay, and we're going to breathe on it. We're going to huh on it, and your breath is going to moisten the ink again on the stamp. So we're going to okay, and then we're going to bring the piece of paper that you want, and we are going to stamp. Here, I'm just going to let the ink go in, as I always do, and then we're just going to bring it up, and there you are. We've got a two-coloured stamp. Isn't that amazing? You can't do that with an ink pad without making a mess. So this is one thing that is really good about that. I'm not a real one to colour in with them, but you can. I prefer the blends to do the colour, but if you're doing outline things, it is perfect for it. And it is also good to get the brush, well, this tip, if you've missed a little bit, you can just touch it up. Okay, so that's a good way of doing it. Or you get the brush and you can do the splatter. So you get the lid and you get the tip, but very gently you just flick. And this is really good when you're doing any stamping, that you have a large white piece and you can do the splatter as well. Okay. And you can only get this, you can't get this stamp set other than in your starter kit. No one can get it. Okay, so if you're a customer, you can't buy it unless you join Stampin' Up. So I'm just letting you know that, and that's the one I did in Fresh Freesia and Lost Lagoon. Okay. So that's there, and I'll just show you 2 cards that I made. These are the ones I made earlier. So I've done that, and I've also used the A-Bration Blooms Impressions Designer Series paper, and that's a 12 by 12 pack. And you can only get that with a $100 order, and you can get that free before shipping. Okay, so you've got that one. I just added a bit of gold just to lift it, and I used the punch. So these are the dies I used. So this is the punch also I used. It's the modern oval, and that's what I used, and I cut it out twice, and then I just separated the gold and did it that way. And then this one I used the perennial postage, and I used the corner, what is it, corner something, I should know, oh, countryside corners, and I did that one. And I also, you can probably see a bit of shimmer there, I used the Wing Castella on that. And this ribbon is also a celebration, so with a $100 order you can get this free. It's just beautiful. It's in Fresh Freesia. And also the embellishments I used is a free product when you spend $100. So they're called purple adhesive back sequins. So that would be $100, $200, $300 for the paper if you want the whole 3. So that's up to you. And I just wanted to show you what beautiful stamp set this is, and only people who get the starter kit can get it. And I would love for you to come and join me and my Southern Stars. We are, because we're in the South hemisphere, so that's why I called it the Southern, and we're all stars because we all shine, and we really shine brighter when we craft. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and thank you so much, and I appreciate your business, and I appreciate the thumbs up you've been giving me, and thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And don't shop too much, you'll go broke, because there's so many amazing products. Anyway, I'll see you later. Bye.